Today we're going to create a lead magnet. Just as it sounds, a lead magnet, it's something that you use to get leads. So it can be a PDF, it can be some other digital freebie that you can give to your viewer, reader, visitor, customer, potential customer, and get their lead in exchange. To create an account and sign up with Canva, you have a link in the description of this video. It is entirely free and you can start using Canva and create your lead magnets for free as soon as after you finish watching this video. To sign up, you fill in your email, your name, and create a password. Click on sign up and you're good to go. When you come to Canva, this is the homepage and they already give you some templates you can use here. In the end of this tutorial, you will get the template of the freebie, of the lead magnet that we're going to create here. So watch until the end, and then if you don't feel like creating it from scratch, just go to the link, and after you create your Canva account, your template will be inside your Canva account, and you just have to edit it as you wish and have your PDF lead magnet in a matter of minutes. So let's start creating our design. Go to create a design and type in A4, and here you see A4 document. Click on that. Here is our canvas. Here we're going to create our design. On the left you will see a menu with different features. On the top you'll see another menu. If you click on any elements or the page, you will see another menu comes here on this white stripe. So on the left menu, the first thing you're going to see are templates. Canva gives you many templates to use. Some of them are free, and some of them, when you hover over, you'll see this crown and a pro. By the way, if you get your pro membership for Canva, you have it for 30 days free trial. Everything you create in Canva Pro in those 30 days and you download it to your computer, it's yours to use. It's free. You don't have to pay for that. So keep that in mind. If you want to try Canva Pro for 30 days, you can create your professional PDF lead magnet with more features, and it's yours to keep. We are not going to use those templates. We are going to create our PDF from scratch, and here is our canvas. So down below you have elements, and this tab is my most used tab. I'm using it all the time, and you're probably going to use it a lot. You have shapes, lines, graphics. You also have some cutouts, frames and pictures, and many other things. Down below you have uploads. Here you upload your media you want to use in Canva. Then you have photos, and this is specifically for photos elements. Then you have text, it's self-explanatory. Then you have audio. We don't need the audio in this template. And we have videos and background that you can use on your design. So for example, we have patterns and gradients and abstract and many backgrounds. Make sure they are free and you don't use something that is pro. Then you have your folders and all your designs. If you can find something from your past, if you created, you'll find it in all your designs. Under that you have charts, and then you have logos and folders, and if you click on more, you'll see more things that you can use in Canva. So let's start with our first page. Our first page is going to be our cover for our PDF, freebie, lead magnet, some ebook. So the first thing I'm going to do here is take a frame and put it here. So in elements, just type in frame and click on enter, and you'll see different frames, different shapes of frames. Click on one of them and let's drag it to the middle. You'll see those lines, guidelines. They basically bordeaux-ish color, and you see that your template is in the middle, your element is in the middle. If you can't place it in the middle, just click on position, click on center, and it will be centered. So we have our picture, and now we're gonna put something else here. We're going to go to elements, click on this X to exit the frames, and let's put some shape. This square looks good. Let's drag it a little bit up and place it here. Let's take another element. Let's drag it up and place it underneath. Position it in the center. Now we have to create another shape and put it down here. You can click again on this square, or you can click on this square and duplicate it on this icon, drag it down and reshape it as our little long rectangle or line, however you call it. Now let's do a second page. Click on plus and let's do something a little bit different. Let's type in frame again, and this time we'll look for something more like vertical shape, like this one. Let's drag it to the side, make it bigger. On the top of this shape we're going to create a new shape, so click out of frames and click on our square, and let's position it here. So first page and second page, let's create some text. Let's click on text and click on add heading. You will have different fonts than me, and that's totally fine. You can change font by clicking here and choosing different font. Let's make it bigger so we can see what we're doing. You have here percentage and this magnifying glass thing, and we'll zoom in. To type in, you just double click on the text and start typing in. And let's make it bigger by dragging the corners, or you can click here plus, minus, or just click in and decide what size you want your font to be. And I want to make it 2 lines, so I'll just drag the shape edges and make it smaller, and it just jump and make a second line. Position, center, and that's how I make sure it's in the center. Let's zoom out by clicking on this percentage and click on fit. Let's duplicate the text by clicking here on these 3 dots, click on duplicate and drag it to our second page. You can double click, or you can just make sure you highlight the text. Let's type in chapters. Now click on subheading, add subheading, and this time we're going to write chapter 1. And now let's duplicate this chapter. Click on these 3 dots, duplicate, and type in chapter 2. Let's click again on the 3 dots and duplicate it again. This time we're gonna type chapter 3. Let's duplicate it again, and this time I'm gonna type chapter 4, and again chapter 5. Let's duplicate it again, chapter 6, and you got the point. Now if you wanna replace those elements, the text elements, when you start moving them, you'll see that accidentally I can move this thing, the shape. So you better lock it so you can play with other elements. Just click on this lock, and now you see that I cannot move it. Now I'm going to mark all my text elements and make sure you don't mark the picture underneath, so make sure it's like here. Then go to position and click on tidy up, and you'll see they're organized. Let's say if one of us here, one were here, and one here, and I want to make sure they aligned, I just mark them all. I go to position and click on tidy up. As you can see, they all align together in a perfect way. So we have our shapes, we have our frames, we have our text. Now let's continue. Page 3. Click on plus, and this is page 3. Page 3 is usually something about you, something about the author. So what I like to do is to use picture of myself. Let's go again and type in frame again. This time I'll take the circle one, I make it smaller, I put it on the right. Then I'll go to text, add heading, and I'm gonna type. So let's go back to shapes, element, and click out of frames. Let's grab this shape again. Let's position it underneath, backward. And now you cannot see the text, so we'll just make the text white. And we're gonna move this frame a little bit out. And we can change this color to something more nice, like Then we put here some text. Just go to text, go to add a little bit of body text. Let's do add heading or signature. And I like to rotate it. You don't have to, but I like to rotate it a little bit. You can add different things here like lines and stuff. Let's go to elements, line, enter, and just choose one of these lines. And let's just filter them and make them be only static. So, and only graphics. And this is pretty nice line. And that's nice. You can add more things, of course. You have different corners and stuff. So we have our first cover page, we have our chapters, we have our something about you, something about yourself. And if you don't have enough room here to write everything you want to write about yourself, just duplicate this page. Let's get rid of the frame. Let's get rid of the sign in the first page. Let's go back to frames. Let's type in frame again. And this time we'll grab something horizontal, click on that, and let's make it somewhere here or down. Then we have chapter 1. So click on plus and we have a page. So what I like to do is cover it all with some kind of picture and some layer. So let's just take our frame. Let's make it side to side, extend it to the whole thing. And then we're gonna put some layer. Let me lock this thing so I'm not moving it. And now I want to put some layer. So let's go to elements, click out of frame, click on our shape, extend it to the whole page, and change the color, of course, and let's make it transparent, like maybe 70%. Now let's type our chapter. Go to text, click on add heading. And now let's click on the heading again, and this is the name of your chapter. So the name of the chapter, you can place it exactly in the middle, but it's just more aesthetic when you put it a little bit up. And chapter 1, I'm gonna make it really like handwriting. So I can type in handwriting and then it will give me the fonts that handwriting. So let's say this one, whatever you decide, okay? And now this is going to be bold and it's going to be white. I like it to make it white. And chapter 1 is going to be black. I'm gonna put it on front, so position to front. I click here, spacing, and where it says line spacing, I make it more spaced out. So you can play with that, of course. And this is basically going to be the name of your chapter. So after that, I like to make something small, the beginning of the chapter, something that's talking about the chapter. So what I'm doing here is going to elements, and let's take our rectangle frame again. Let's put some shape on top of it. Make it white, for example. And I'm going to lock this frame. I'm going to lock this shape. Now I'm going to put some layer here, and it's going to be nice. Another shape. I'm going to put it here. Expand it like this until the edges here. And I'm going to make it gray. and transparent. And I'm going to type in text, add heading. Here we're gonna add some text. Click on add a little bit of body text. I'll just going to copy this lorem ipsum text, and it's just a dummy text that you can use. We can add some element here. Let's say we want to add something abstract. Enter. And we have different shapes that we can play with. Let's say we like this one. Click on that and let's make it, flip it horizontally. We can make it our colors. Now we finish with our name of chapter 1, and we're going to start typing our text. But even though you type your text, you still want it to be attractive and nice and pleasant, so always play with elements. So let's say we like this one, and we're gonna make it bigger and hide it a little bit. Let's just click on this text and duplicate it. It's gonna be easier, and drag it down and make it a little bit smaller. Unbold it and duplicate the heading, take it down, change the color to black, make it smaller because it's kind of subheading or whatever. Title, and of course you put here your text. Let's go down, and here we're gonna add another frame. Let's say go to elements, click out of abstract, let's go to frames, and this time we click on this frame, we put it underneath, we duplicate it, we put it here, and let's go to frames and grab some square one. Here we go, and here we can do another text. Let's make it shorter, of course. And of course we need a title again, so let's grab a title, a heading, stick it here. So here is my title, here is my text. Let's do another page, and here also I grab a title and a text. I duplicate it, and this time I'm going to make it a little different. Let's go to elements, shapes, and let's make our shape. Go to elements and let's type in corner, and now we have different corners. You can grab each one of them, whatever you like. You can make this one, and I'm gonna make it really big. I'm gonna color it like different color and position it on the back. Then I want to duplicate it and flip it horizontal and vertical, and I want to stick it on the other side and make sure it's positioned backward. So that's how I play with my text and my title. Let's make another page. We're gonna make something with picture again. Click out of corner. So just play with the shapes, the colors, the elements, frames. Let's do frame again. So this time I'm going to go to something with like this, and I'm gonna position it here. Then I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna position it here. Let's go out of frames and click again on our shape, position it here, duplicate our text, we can change the font this time to something like this, make it bigger, let's say 40. So to make a chapter 2, I'm just going to duplicate the chapter 1. I'm going here to grid view, and I'm going to duplicate this chapter 1, and I'm just gonna make it chapter 2. So I click on these 3 dots and I duplicate the page, and I'm just drag it to the place it's supposed to be, let's say here. And then I'm gonna duplicate this one because it's gonna be page 2, chapter 2. So I click here, duplicate page, and here it is. I'm gonna drag it after my page, after my chapter 1 cover. And I'm going in and click on that. I click on this grid view, close grid view, and now I can add here number 2, double click, number 2, and the name of your chapter, and this is different page. I can get rid of that and go to, let's say, this graphic. And of course I'm going to change the color to my colors, and here is going to be number 2. So we just click 2 and different name, of course, and then we just continue creating pages. We can duplicate other pages or make some little changes, but basically that's how it goes. In the end, when we finish and done, we just make our closing page, kind of closing page. Let me show you how to do that. So I open a new page, and here I'm going to put my picture again because it's something personal. Go to frame and click on our frame, and I'm going to make some shape. Let's click out of frames. Let's go to grab our shape and make something nice like this. Put it on the back. Let's go to text and subheading or conclusion or some wishes or whatever you can think about to tell them. And here I like to add my social media. So we go to elements, we type in social media, or you can type in right away, let's say Instagram. We grab this icon, we make it smaller, we place it here. Then we can go to see more and find some Facebook, or we can click out and type here Facebook. And the last one, let's say TikTok. Now we can move this a little bit and make it tidy up, but first we have to lock this shape, and then we can mark them all and click on position, tidy up. Now we know what they aligned good together. And here, last words, conclusion, whatever you want. Let's grab our text, let's duplicate it and go here and just type something about them having this experience with this guide or freebie, and ask them how they felt about it, and give them a call to action. It can be comment, it can be go to your social media, or it can be a link. So let's just duplicate this, and here you're going to add some link. Visit me on my website. Or if you have some product, just put here a link of the product. So to make anything here as a link, you just mark the thing. Let's mark this text, and you click on these 3 dots, and as you can see, you have a link here. You can type in or paste your URL that you want to link. Click on enter, and this is a clickable link now. You can make links from anything you want. Let's say this TikTok, you just click on it, you click on this link, and you add your TikTok handle, TikTok link, or Facebook link, or whatever. So now we have our kind of template, but I want to show you how to place your pictures here and how to change colors. So first, let's go to uploads, and let's say you want to upload your pictures. You just click on upload media, and it takes you to your computer, and you just choose whatever pictures you want. And let's just go to my images I already uploaded here so I can use it. So let's say I want to use this one. I'll just drag it in, and I can place it. I can replace it by double click, and now I can move it, make it bigger, and make sure it's good, it's located good inside. Click out. So let's go back and place some pictures here. So let's say my lead magnet is about babies. Let's go to photos and type in baby, and I'll just drag and drop the pictures of these cute little babies in. Okay, so this baby going to be here. Double click and move it. Let's go down. Here is my picture, so let's go to uploads. For this time I use this picture again, and here we'll go back to babies. Let's find cute baby. Make sure you grab free pictures, because the pictures that are not free, you'll see a little crown. Here you see you have pictures underneath. Let's grab this one. Just drag it, and if Canva don't let you drag the picture, just place it here and make it bigger. Place it as you want, and just click on position and click on backward, and now you see it's underneath. Here we have another picture. Let's take this one. You see Canva don't let me do that, so I just place it as I want. I click on position, backward, and that's how you go and place this cute little babies in here. Pictures, teddy bear. So let's look at our little lead magnet and see how it looks. In my opinion, it looks just great. And the last thing left to do is to change your color. Let's change this color to something else. Let's say you like this one. Let's make this color a little bit lighter. This is nice color. And now we want to change this one. Let's say we want to change this one to pink. It's different gray, by the way. Let's unlock it, of course. Click on this gray, and let's click on this pink or even lighter pink. And this is how you change your colors. So let's go to this color and change it, and change all grays to this light pink. If you click on that, you will see all the grays that we use now change to this light pink, and that's just adorable. You want to change this color, click on that, and let's change it to, let's say, even lighter pink or beige. Whatever you feel like, play with that, and you will see, let's say, this color also. Let's unlock it and change it to light. No, maybe this pinkish. So after you change your thing and you're happy with that, just click on download and change it to PDF print. Make sure all the pages are in and click on download. Something I forgot to mention is when you start editing your file, make sure you have a heading, you give it a name. So this is how it looks. It's very high quality and it's yours. Now let's go down and see that the link is clickable. When you click on this link, it takes you to your URL. This time I just use my website as a URL. Now, as I mentioned before, you have a template for this PDF in the description of this video. Just click on that and it's all gonna be without those pictures. It's gonna be just frames, and the color is going to be one color, so you can just, with the click of a button, change all the colors, insert your pictures and make it yours. You can use this template as many times as you want and create as many PDFs as you wish. So I hope this video was helpful for you to create your PDF, and I can't wait to see your results. Please comment below this video if you like this kind of videos. Like it, you can do both, like it and comment. Also subscribe to this channel to get more videos like that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, creator.